Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I am really excited today because not only am I filming Daily Spark TV here in Hampton Roads today, but I am also doing some author interviews. My guest today is Dr. Michael Gray, and he has written a few books. He has written To the Abyss, How We Lost Touch with Spiritual Living, Seeking God, Humanity's Spirit is in Pain, and Spirituality, Key to Physical and Mental Well-Being. So if you will, please, I want you to get comfy, get cozy, and enjoy this behind the scenes as I do a real interview. Alrighty, everyone. Dr. Michael Gray, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited because you are here to shoot with me for Daily Spark TV, and I know that that interview is going to be absolutely awesome. But I want to take a few moments to kind of talk to you about the books that you have written. Now, you have 3 books: To the Abyss, How We Lost Touch with Spiritual Living, Seeking God, Humanity's Spirit is in Pain, and Spirituality, Key to Physical and Mental Well-Being. I love the topics that you are sharing. What made you decide that this is what needed to be shared now?
Those 3 books represent me trying to make use of the education and the training and the personal experience, because my first college effort was in James Madison back in the late 70s, early 80s. And a real wonderful man named Dr. William R. Nelson, he got me into school amazingly. I walked there during the summer, just walking the grounds, and he asked me a little bit about myself. I said, I'm just got the Air Force, and he says, you're in. I said, what do you mean? He's the second charge of school at the time. And it was a sweet thing. Well, things probably wouldn't happen now, but he was a World War II bomber pilot on top of the federal judge and a lot of other things. And he said, I'll give you a chance, you have to earn it, but I want to give you a chance. So he brought me in there, and he told me, he said, Mike, it's not where you go to school, even as much so as what you learn, but who you can benefit others by giving it to them. And that's what the true test of the knowledge's value is. And that was very stuck with me. I've got 20 years of college, maybe more. I don't even count some of the education, like public administration, master's work, and things like that, and military training with the commander. But anyway, it's not going to do me any good if I don't give it to people. So I use the political science, the law, the sociology, the psychology, the recreation, or the scriptural studies, a lot of personal life experience in the military, football, all kinds of things, to try to put things in ways that people can get the information in a way they can understand it, can apply it, and can benefit, that's all. So that's why all 3 of those books are written. And there's a 4th one, which is with the U.S. Senate, the president, the different governors have been writing me about, which is, we're not talking directly about, but it's actually a spiritual application called Good Mental Health with Dr. Mike, which is a treatment manual that they're looking across the country. And I'm bringing it up, I apologize for not being out of script, but it's very important because we have the SAMHSA, which is a government agency registering the abstinence recovery rates. They suggest 14.9 is one of the best 3 years plus abstinence in the country.
Gotcha.
I'm over 30%. I'm over 30%. And the reason is I give them a full range of things in this manual that the clients are telling me, without exception, is the best treatment they've ever been in their life because it makes sense.
Well, let me ask you a little bit more about something else that you do.
Okay.
And that is you have a TV program that you do that I believe is available through Amazon Prime. Is that correct? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I did 1 year as a pilot programming. I haven't continued because it costs a good bit, and 21 states and 98 stations put it on the air, but according to Peg Media, I didn't get a penny for it, but it was for other people to support the manual. In other words, you got the information in the manual. Let me also give you the 10 broadcasts that cover the core areas and ways that you can help you in different ways as well, so they have more than just, because people learn differently. Some read, some hear, some visual. You give them the best opportunity you can to get what they need for themselves. So that's why I did it. Now, anxiety, I've had people tell me, I mean, they can't go out in public, they can't be around crowds, they can't even drive. Now they're with everybody now. They're saying, this helped me so much. It's number 2, it's called stress. When that number 2 episode came out, boom, the number of stations picking me up went from like 20 to like 90, like boom, overnight, like wow. So it's a big issue, obviously. So that's why the TV show was done for 1 year. I'd like to do it more in the future. In fact, because of that show, some people actually know about me that otherwise wouldn't have known.
Right,
And I've had
right.
some opportunities like Las Vegas to speak to the Lung Association about problem-solving critical thinking skills a couple of years ago. It was an honor to have that. And be with you, I think part of the reason was because they saw it as well. I know it probably was it, yeah. So anyway, that's kind of it. And one thing I definitely want to say, because this is where my heart really is. I'm going to give you a website. I know maybe it's not a book thing, but it's important to me because I'm there for people. You can see all my books. You can see my music on an album that's coming out next week.
Okay.
And it's actually had the country stations put me on already, which is amazing. And you helped me out a little bit on that too, I believe. Back in November for one of those songs too at Atlanta. And I thank you for that. It meant a lot to me.
Not
It really
a
did.
problem.
That's a special song by somebody really special. Anyway,
Yes.
www.conservativespirituality.com.
Yes.
And that's what I wanted to watch.
Not a problem.
So thank
Not
you.
a problem. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to doing our TV interview as well.
I appreciate your time.
And of course, everybody, the books are available on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and where books are sold. Until next time, bye-bye.